Hodgson.
Mr. Speaker, Aaron Gilmore has just given us verse, not cleverly done and certainly not terse. The joke's on him. For today's speaking list are cabinet wannabes who regrettably missed. Mr. Speaker,
that's a one-liner.
The Prime Minister must refer the Pansy Wong issue to the Auditor-General for investigation and must do so soon. That is what the Prime Minister did with Phil Heatley. That's what happened in the case of Bill English after a period of delay, I acknowledge, and it should happen in the case of Pansy Wong. Then, should the Prime Minister do that, an investigation can take place by an office that is respected into an area of possible misuse of public monies by the very office that exists to look into the use and misuse of public monies. That's why we have an Auditor-General's office. It is an office capable of measured judgments. It is capable, in the case of Phil Heatley, for example, of giving him a rapid re-entry straight back into Cabinet. That door was closed in the case of Pansy Wong by the appointment earlier this week of Hekia Parata. But it doesn't close the door forever. Indeed, Pansy Wong would, I think, welcome an investigation for a couple of different reasons. The first is that she might find herself getting the Phil Heatley treatment. This was a minor matter. There were no instances beyond that found in the McPhail report. There was nothing more to discover. It was a $500 job. The money has been paid back. It was not deliberate, systematic or anything like it. That's a possibility. She might be pleased for the Auditor-General to look at her case for another reason, and that is that the information flow to us, certainly to me, will stop. It stopped when the McPhail report got underway. For 2 or 3 weeks, the information which had been flowing into me and which I had been putting into the public arena as it came to pass stopped. So I stopped putting anything into the public arena. There was nothing to put in. And on Friday, the McPhail report came out. And it was by Friday evening panned as being an inadequate report. Doesn't mean that it's wrong, but it doesn't draw a line under it because it doesn't have credibility. There is no significant certainty of it being right. So say the media. So say me. I don't think it is a thorough report. And so, of course, as the Friday evening turned into the weekend, the information started to flow again. It just comes. And it's time-consuming. And it's got to be translated, much of it, from Mandarin. So I continue to put it in the public arena as I have done today, and may well do tomorrow, who knows? And may well do next week, who knows again. And Pansy Wong has to put up with that, and I don't think it's fair on her. Of course I could stop, but I'm not going to, because my job, my duty, there's no need to grin about it, Mr. Speaker, my duty is to hold the government to account. That's what the job of Her Majesty's Loyal Opposition is. And you can call me a muckraker, but that's the reason why the Westminster system is set up as it is. So I will continue to put this information into the public arena so long as I can prove, using written evidence, that it's true, because I get an awful lot of rumour, which doesn't go any further, because I don't know that it's true. But where I can show that something is true, or very likely to be true, then I will put it into the public arena, and will continue to do so. That's not good for Pansy Wong. I think she would want that stopped. And I think the Prime Minister can stop it by taking her case and ringing up the Auditor-General and saying, just like with Phil Heatley, Would you please look at it?